Hello there, this is Isix with the September 2020 update video. You might have seen a couple new things on my channel recently. They are a little bit more, you know, tricksy to get sorted out and things like that, but I hope you are enjoying them as they pop up. Enterprise 1 is the first of the two, where me and the illustrious Van Velding, who some of you may know from the Banana Viking server and or his own YouTube channel and or the Beige and the Bold and similar sorts of Star Trek-y podcasts. We're doing a sort of writer's room sort of thing where the conceit is that we got an insane series of Star Trek that is just kind of bizarre and crazy, and it's just all sorts of glorious. So the short of the long is that we're kind of using that as a jumping off point to sort of have episodes that showcase certain ideas, and we're sort of doing it in a weird meta sort of thing. It's pretty cool. I'd also like to point to Valgar story, which is the result of a friend's D&D campaign. I'm presently playing a few, not doing live stuff for those, and just because not everyone that I play with is all that comfortable with that sort of thing. But it's one that I asked permission from the players, like, can I do an unreliable narrator sort of retelling of the adventures? And as we go along, if they watch the videos, they'll start to notice where Valgar is embellishing things or just being completely dishonest. So I guess it could be a little game for you guys to sort of try to figure out which parts are true and which are not. Because, do note that he is a little full of himself, and he's also, this is him communicating to someone in particular, and it'll become a little more obvious a bit later on. But so I got that going on. But both these take a little bit of time. Enterprise 1, I do a lot of like sound editing to try to make it clean it up a bit. Hopefully the next episode's going to sound a little bit better, because I'm slowly learning how to be better at those sort of things. As for Valgar's story, I need to keep coming up with little, cartoons of the various characters, things like that. So that's going on. Still working on getting my novel published. I'm also in the late beta reader phase of another thing, and I might do NaNoWriMo. I might also get back to working on like the 3 other novels I was kind of halfway through. But as far as the publishing sort of thing, got another rejection the other day. That was not too unexpected, honestly. But it is sort of one of those things that if I can get like an agent to say, hey, I want to support this, I want to get this published, let's roll, then I could feel financially justified in order to go and start working on figuring out a new computer system upgrade sort of thing. Because my system is pretty badass, but it's still like 10 years old, so... it's one of the reasons I haven't been playing too many more games lately. In my free time, I have been poking around at some Kerbal Space Program, but it is sort of the not too interesting for video sort of stuff. Though I might do a one-off, here's a crazy rocket I designed that does something weird. But I need to come up with a crazy rocket that does something weird first. Other things, make sure that if you are in the US or other country with an election coming up very soon, to make sure get out and go vote. If you can vote by mail, do so. If you can vote early, do so. If you are required to vote in person on the polls, make sure to wear a mask. Do make sure to get your stuff, your voice counted. And it shouldn't be too much of a surprise, but I highly recommend that if you want to be able to keep voting and having a democracy going forward, you gotta kind of have to back Biden in this election, because wowzers, like the president's really seriously saying, oh yeah, we're not gonna have any ballots because we're not going to have an election, and like people are so desensitized to his bullshit that this is kind of not news anymore. So yeah, if we want to keep having a democracy of any shape or form, we kind of need to clean house here a bit. So make sure to go and help out with that a bit. Other things, anxiety here is my medical condition that's cropped up this last year is being managed, I guess. Some days are obviously better than others. I'm finding this weird sort of situation where I get almost a panic attack when I'm coming back home, because I get nervous, of course, when I'm going out to like the store and things like that, and you got the situation where it's like, okay, I'm nervous. Okay, I'm coming home. I can finally relax. I'll wash my hands, and if I'm bringing groceries in, wash all the stuff that I need to do for that. But I have to get to the parking lot first. And someone's going to pull out right in front of me at the last second, and we're going to have a whole thing. It's going to be really annoying. Even though it's going to be a low-impact collision, I'm still going to have to, like, interact with people. Oh, God. Okay, I'm in my parking lot space now. Okay, good. So that's been sort of my life recently. Yeah, so I guess not a whole lot of other stuff. I hope you guys enjoy the new content. As I get better at that sort of format of stuff, expect it more often, but we'll see how it goes. All right. Finally, I'd like to thank my various big dollar Patreon supporters, Styx Renegade and Javier Olazaran. You guys are awesome, and keep being amazing, and go kick some ass, and go change the world and make it a better place and stuff like that. That's what I try to do sometimes. Other times I'm napping, so I can't be too active because I'm napping. But anyway, I'd like to thank you very much for joining me for this little update video. I have no idea when I'm putting this over as far as visuals go, but I guess you'll know what's up by that point. So laters, toodles, woohoo!